tickets. Here we go. You gotta chant though. You gotta chant for him. Here we go. Currently known as.
Currently known as. Currently known as. Currently known as. Currently known as. Currently known as. Currently known as. Currently known as.
Actually garnered the most chanting, but we have a special guest here. Yeah! Marty the Gorilla will be deciding which of us deserves the honor of being the host. So here we go, Marty, do your thing. Oh no, I guess not. Just wait for the banana. Wondering, like this big.
Alright guys, thank you very much. I appreciate your support ever so much. I'm gonna introduce our troupe now. Alright, up here on stage with me is Sarah and Sam. We'll get a round of applause for them. Alright. The rest of the troupe, come on. Alright, so troupe, come on.
Oh yeah.
We have three. I'm going to ask for your help once again. I just need a prompt. So I'm going to ask you guys a simple question, and you just shout the first thing that comes to your mind. All right. So what do you think of when I say the color yellow? Purple! All right. That was all at once, and I didn't hear any of them. One more time. Sunshine. Sunshine.
Yeah. We're gonna start in 5.
All right, guys. We're gonna start this scene in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Miranda, it's coming along beautifully.
Oh, well, thank you, Colin.
You're welcome. I can tell how the sun hits the trees. It just moves me. It's very moving.
I do my best.
Yes. Miranda!
Colin!
You are my finest art student. I wanted to commend you by entering you in this year's art show.
Well, that's fantastic!
That's right. So you'll just need to fill out some simple paperwork, and then we can go to the art show. Feel free to do it with your paintbrush. Miranda?
Am I ready for this?
Miranda, you couldn't be more ready. Yeah, just sign on the dotted line, that's fine. Yeah, you got it.
I did learn calligraphy in middle school.
Didn't we all?
Here's your paper.
Thank you, Miranda. Later, at the art show.
Well, yes, that's my painting.
Miranda.
And that's my painting. And that's my painting.
Are you the artist? Yes.
Indeed I am. Miranda. I prefer to go by one name. Thank you very much.
And what do you call this piece?
Well, that is Miranda number 1.
Moving along the line. What do we have here?
Colin,
Miranda.
you never told me what you thought of Miranda number 3.
Miranda number 3 is just as beautiful as Miranda numbers 1 and 2.
Are you sure?
It's just as beautiful, and it will surely win you this art show prize.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yes, of course.
And
Excuse me.
The big moment. Miranda number 3. What does he think?
Oh dear.
Oh, Miranda!
What will we ever do if I do not win?
Answer next year.
Oh. That totally makes sense.
Miranda. I love Miranda number 1, and I love Miranda number 2. As for Miranda number 3, well, it's just not as beautiful as Miranda number 1 and 2.
Oh dear.
How could you say such a thing?
And the prize will go to Colin's painting.
Oh, my own painting.
Well, yes, it was the best in the show.
Oh, Your Honor! You're making me blush.
It's a good thing I carry a paintbrush in my back pocket.
Oh, Miranda! You ruined Colin number 4! What will I do with this previous masterpiece?
This is terrible.
You can always sell it on eBay.
Well, do I still win the prize?
I'll enter it as modern art, and yes.
Modern art?
Thank you for having me today.
Now, Cecile has just published a brand new book, so you want to learn how to bake brie. Well, she's going to shamelessly promote her new book today. Let's start off by asking you, what is your favorite recipe to make with brie cheese?
Well, my favorite recipe comes from Julia Childs.
Oh, that's just lovely. I love that recipe. I'm going to take a question from one of our audience members. Does anybody have any questions for Miss O'Neill? Yes, you over there.
How would you go about making a cheese house?
How would you go about?
Well, the best place would be not in the sun.
That is some good advice. Now, what happens should you accidentally make a house out of cheese in the sun?
You should bring nachos.
It's no wonder you're an expert. Let's have another audience question. Yes, you, all the way in the back.
Can you please describe the smell of Limburger cheese?
Smell of Limburger cheese.
The smell is the best.
Yes, you, over there, sir.
Yes, it's a well-known fact that the moon is made of cheese, but what type of cheese is it made of?
Blue.
It's made out of blue cheese. It's a common fact. I'm surprised you didn't know. Any other questions? Yes, you over there.
What is the proper way to smoke Gouda?
What is the proper way to smoke Gouda?
The proper way is to grill it.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong all these years. Anyway, what is your favorite type of macaroni and cheese? Now, there's different kinds, different varieties, so it's a more of a personal question.
I'm patriotic, so I like Americans.
I see. You're still supporting our country. Well, any questions? Any more questions? That lady all the way in the back.
Yes. No. Okay.
Either lady will do.
I'm actually allergic to cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. What is it? Some type of cheese substitute that I might be able to use?
Substitute for cheese?
The best substitute would be eggs. You get your sufficient amount of protein.
Well, that's some good advice. I can see this. I can see it. Now, what made you decide to start researching cheese?
As a child, my favorite meal was grilled cheese.
Oh, I love that too, and tomato soup. Oh, but look at the time. It seems that we're running low on time, so do you have any last parting words that you would like to say?
Yes. Please buy my new book.
Buy a new book.
It's not straight.
What?
It's not straight.
Someone here?
Yes, it's me. Yes, that's right. You have a hand problem, and it's me. Down here, I have incredible perception for pictures when they're being put up right above my home.
You're an ant.
That's right.
You're
Not just any ant.
You're talking.
Duh.
Ants don't talk.
Well, this one does.
You're an ant with an attitude.
Don't you think I know? Anyways, we're talking about that picture and it's not straight.
I'm sorry.
Fix it.
Okay.
That's right.
Is that better?
Yes, much better. Now let's talk about this ant problem of yours.
I know.
It is bad.
I know. I've called the
What? Exterminator?
No. I called the
I'll have you know I've survived 3 exterminations in my life. And ants don't live for very long. Let's say something. Take me up. Where are your manners? Thank you.
Feel strange.
Yes, my name is Filbert.
Hi, Gilbert. So, how long have you lived in my house?
Well, you know, a couple years. Not a big deal. We share the space.
But it's not. Okay. Well, how do you have such a good perception for pictures?
Well, if you live in a house for that many years, and you see the homeowner put up so many bad pictures, you kind of catch up.
Okay, that's just unfair.
Well, it's unfair to look at this garbage.
Oh.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give your house a total makeover.
You are?
Yup. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I studied interior design. What are you going to do about it?
I'm sorry, I didn't know that ants could study.
No, you didn't.
Do.
Queens College.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Yup. Let's go to the interior design store. Away!
At the store? Wait a here we are. I look really
Yes.
strange talking to an ant on my
Well,
finger.
just don't make it hot. Pretend, put your Bluetooth in. Nobody's gonna notice. There you go.
Still
Now
have a
you're way
finger.
less crazy, just obnoxious.
I'm obnoxious. So, what do you want me to get?
All right, do you see those light sconces? They're fabulous.
Over there?
Just get them.
Those look nothing like my house.
Well, they look like the house that you're gonna have.
Okay.
Grab them.
Okay.
Grab that paint.
Okay.
Go in the cart.
Which blue or red?
Blue and red. Both of
Say
them.
so.
That's right. That's right. You got it.
All right. Is that it?
No, that tapestry over there.
What?
Beautiful. It's delightful. Are you gonna trust me? You're gonna trust you.
That's just going too far, though.
Your taste is disgusting.
You're an ant.
And you're a human. Booyah! Grab it. That's it. That's it. All right, let's take all this crap home.
Okay. Go to the register. I can't.
Who needs a register? What kind of baby are you? Just leave. Listen, it's exactly what I do with your food all the time. No big deal. Just do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. Quiet or I'll flip you.
Just don't make a big deal.
God, I've never left.
That's it. That's it. I'm just gonna get you. No, it's okay. No, just leave.
Okay.
Just leave. That's fine. That's fine. Slowly but surely. Aha! We made it!
They can see through us through the window, and you still get to.
Just go to your car!
Okay.
Now take me home.
This is really a bad idea.
Driver.
Get on my phone. Back at the house. Okay.
Ah, this looks beautiful. I'm glad we did all these decorations. It's much better than it did before. I'm way prouder to call this my house.
It's eclectic.
Definitely. Definitely. Alright, so you're gonna move out in a week?
What?
Does that sound? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this ant infestation, I wasn't underselling it. You see those, my brothers down there, they're like swarming your foot right
Can
now.
I ask something?
Yes.
It's interior design. What do you think of this window?
Looks delicious.
Here, take a closer look.
What?
All right, so for our next scene, it's going to be me and James, and we're going to need 2 people from the audience, 2 volunteers. Okay, come up and take your
Alright, you in the back there, at the table.
All right, so what's your name? Audrey. Okay, so this is Audrey and Carl. All right. So the way this is going to work, it's going to be a normal scene, except that James and I, we cannot move unless you move us. So Audrey will be me and Carl, you'll be moving James. We will basically be like mannequins. We can talk, but we cannot move unless you move us. Other than that, it will be a normal scene. All right? And so we need a prompt.
So we'll ask you guys for the problem. Alright, so let's say, what was the last class that you had before the weekend?
Differential equations.
Differential equations.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
French.
Okay, so let's do
French
French
differential equations.
French differential equations.
French equation.
Okay,
French inequalities.
all right.
Ready?
So we've got our starting poses.
Wait, we have lights out.
Oh yes, this scene is going to start in 5,
4,
3, 2, 1.
Can I take your order today?
Yes. I'll have a burger and no French fries because
No.
they are fattening and that angers me. Oh, so angry!
That's ridiculous!
Don't tell me how to live my life. This is an equal state.
I'm going to
I'm
kick
very
you.
angry. You want to fight?
I think I do.
Oh yeah.
I know karate. So, do you still not want French fries?
No! Your French fries are despicable!
I missed your face. You should come back here. What is that?
Nothing? Or a gun. I said no French fries, and you wouldn't listen.
That's not enough.
I can't.
What are you doing?
Listen. I'm so
I'm
angry.
not listening.
I think that I'll just leave your establishment. I can't handle it anymore.
You're not going to leave before you get your French fries.
French fries. None.
I've never seen anyone fly before. You know what? I think I just want a hug, really.
A hug? Of course.
Come to me.
How about a salute?
That'll have to do. So, for our next scene, it's not with me, but we're going to need an interesting relationship that two people, but it doesn't have to be people, could be animals, inanimate objects. An interesting relationship between two entities, not like a
Lumberjack and tree.
Apples and oranges.
Ghost and Ghostbuster. Ghost and Ghostbuster.
Palm reader and client. Let's hear this story.
I was simply looking for one thing.
I
think it'd be that
am a
hard
seller,
to find it.
and I sell things,
Took a long time.
because that's what a seller does,
3 days.
besides being in the basement of your house.
I had to go to
That's a
this
different seller.
establishment,
Honey.
and it was down a dark alley underground.
I own a very lovely
In order
establishment,
to find this said establishment,
down a dark alley,
I was offended
Underground.
almost by the disgust that the running water dripping down the walls.
I've made it very Art Deco,
That I was just not
running water dripping down the
enjoying it by
walls.
any means. But my husband wanted this specific object, a cheese grater. So I thought
And
I'd
I
get
sell
it for
cheese
him.
graters.
He wanted the cheese
I sell
grater
fine,
5000
fine
from
cheese graters.
Switzerland.
And one of my
I
finest
thought, that's an imported good, I cannot get
is a
that for
cheese
you.
grater 3000.
He looked at me and said, I want that for my birthday! And I said,
Something
okay.
that my story has to do with.
Down in this disgusting, moldy cellar on
This
8th
lady,
Avenue,
a client of mine, she comes up to me,
had a
right?
hunched back and
Now,
not the
from
most
childhood,
attractive person
I
ever.
was injured in a
But
playground
I
accident
came
where
up
I
to
was
him and I said, "Sir,
forcefully pushed off the
I am
swings.
looking for the
So
cheese
I
grater
come across as having a bit of a hunched back.
He looked at me
She
with
comes up to
a
me and
squinty
gives me a
eye,
weird look.
hunched over kind of
So I give her a weird squinted eye look back.
I'll help you.
And I
said,
ask
I
her,
told you I'm looking
hello
for the
ma'am,
cheese grater
may I help you
5000."
today?
He was almost appalling to look at. I had to turn away for a split second.
I feel
to
like
make
my
sure I
looks
didn't
might
lose
put
my
off
wedding.
people sometimes.
Right?
Which is why I tried to
He said,
make my store
"Miss,
look so nice.
That item is possibly one of the most difficult things
Now,
to obtain.
she asked
You
for
need this.
a cheese
I said,
grater
"By
3000,
And he said,
as I
"That's
mentioned
impossible."
earlier,
I
which my story would be
gasped,
about.
And I looked at him and I thought, I need that by Saturday.
And I
My
told
husband's
her
voice just
that
ringing in
do
my
something
ear, I want that for my birthday.
that is
I was
pretty
really
hard to
under
come
some
across, and that she'd come to the
So
right
in a
place.
desperate moment,
But
I
there's
grabbed him
some
by the collar of his
legal
neck and I said,
restrictions.
please,
And
anything
other
you
things
can
among
do.
that.
Help me.
And she just
Anything.
grabs me and she says, I need that cheese grater more than anything.
I could maybe call the retailer right now.
So
So
I did the reasonable
said,
thing,
thank you.
and I called the
I
retailer.
waited patiently.
And I went to the back room and I called. Now,
Hideously decorated establishment.
now, I asked them if they had any of the cheese grater
Going to
3000
I'm not
left.
entirely sure.
And they said,
But it was horrific.
it's been discontinued.
Just thinking about it.
And I realize this is detrimental to my business, considering I sell cheese graters, and I haven't had a client in a month. So what I did is I grabbed the cheese grater, put some other cheese graters on the side, and brought it out.
It wasn't a picture that my husband showed me.
Now, this looks nothing like the Cheese Grater 3000, let me assure you.
This will have
But
to do.
this woman, she knows nothing about cheese
And
graters.
I'm being the naive cheese connoisseur that I am.
So,
I don't know anything.
I bring it out, I tell her, here, this is the cheese grater you're looking for. I had one in the back.
My
It was
husband
very fortunate.
was very specific with this, and I thought I could swing it.
And she looks at it,
So I picked it up,
and she looks at me,
and
and she
I
takes it.
stared at him after staring at this
And she
interesting
stares at me.
cheese grater.
And she looks at the cheese
And
grater.
I said,
And I look at her, and she looks at me, and she looks at the cheese grater. And this goes
And
on
I
for a
kept
while.
looking at her,
But I won't
back
bore
and
you with
forth,
that.
back and forth, cheese grater him, cheese grater him, cheese grater him. And I
She
said,
goes,
I'll take it for $30.
I'll take it for $30.
And he said, well,
I couldn't sell it to her for less than 40.
He asked me for 40, and I said 35. And
She
he
goes
said,
35, and I go, oh, we're negotiating now, are we?
And I said, sir.
I said 39 and 99 cents.
And I was like, you don't get the right to bargain.
She
You
goes
sell things out of a
37,
disgusting
I go
taste.
39.98
Like,
cents.
come on. So then finally,
She goes 38,
I
I go
give him
39 and
$40
96
because
cents.
I don't care.
Final
I have
offer.
to go home and make grilled cheese sandwiches for my husband.
Fortunately, though, I think my winning personality definitely turned the tide of battle for me in this case.
Poor. I was offended by
So
him.
she
Here
went
I have
ahead
this
and
stupid
bought
cheese
it for the
grater
price
now.
of
My husband's going to have a piece that happened.
$39.96.
And, great, perfect. And I also have an extra penny in my pocket.
It was a good day for
It's the
sales.
worst day ever.
Yep. Ma'am, you definitely have a mold problem down here.
Oh dear.
It's the worst. Old houses like this, it happens.
Well, it was my grandfather's a long time ago, and we just inherited it, so I thought I'd keep it, you know.
Yes, of course. It makes sense. Don't want to go buying a new house every time your grandfather dies.
What should I do about the
You're
mold?
definitely going to have to get this cleaned up. It'll just eat away at your foundation. It'll cause so many problems. It's bad for your health.
I'll get some Windex.
Yes, ma'am. Your efforts are futile. It's not gonna work out. You've got to section off this basement and put plastic up, and I can do all these things for you.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm having the book club meeting here. And if that bitch Glenda finds out that I can't have the book meeting here in my basement, well, she'll just tear into me. So we have to have it. There must be some way.
Well, I mean, you're risking everyone's health by leaving this mold here and having a book club meeting.
I don't care.
This mold specifically attacks books.
Oh dear. Well, what do you suggest? I'll pay you extra if you just stay here during the book club meeting and help me out with this. Come on, think. What do we do?
Well, I mean, I've seen a situation like this before, and I tell you, Windex isn't going to cut it. I mean, we can start with a blowtorch.
Okay, I have one in the
Blowtorch
closet.
them all the way. All right. Come on, the closet.
Okay, put on the mask.
Thank you.
All right, go.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
You!
Me!
You're looking at me. I am simply walking on the sidewalk. And you are watching. You make me very uncomfortable, boy.
Could I help you?
Yes.
Maybe help you cross the street?
No, 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 no. I was recently kicked out of my granddaughter's house. And I need to build a new one. And I need to build a new one out of cheese. And I need you to get me that cheese book.
I'm a carpenter for cheese. You come to the right person.
So you know of the big cheese.
I know the big cheese. I know not to put it in the sun.
That is the cheese. That is the very one.
It is your lucky day. Here, I can go pick it up. And where would you like it?
I'm building a house out of it. I have a plot in the woods for the cheese.
Perfect.
You should meet me in the woods.
So shall I meet you?
Look, darling, look at my new invention. The grater. This grater will grate everything and anything. Don't you love it? What do you mean by everything? It can grate everything. From ants, to spiders, to humans, to cheese, and necklaces. I don't know, anything you want, honey. Can it grate explosives? Well, you can try, but I don't think that's a good idea. What good is it if it can't even grate explosives? Fine, I'll refine it, and then we'll be able to grate explosives. All right, what's the craziest thing it can grate right now? Humans. Humans? So, my ex-boyfriends. Well, that's a good idea, but it would really mean a lot to me, Mom. If you could just hold that thought. I'll fix the explosives part first. Is it almost ready? Now I'm really excited about it.
Well, I don't exactly have any explosives to try, but if I guess I could make some. What are you gonna do with these explosives after you break them anyways?
Well,
does this have to do with your ex-boyfriend?
No, it actually has to do with the school principal. I'm sorry, it's just, he's threatening to expel me. I haven't told you because I'm ashamed. So you're gonna...
Do you have a fire extinguisher? Hancock, your curtain's on fire! Jesus! Yes, I have 3. Where is it? Cut it down! Only one at a time, one at a time! Extinguish! Well, that's never happened to me before. Well, I don't want to try that again, ma'am. I don't know about you, but I mean, your half your basement is charred.
I think it'll work for the book club. You know, it'll be rustic.
I mean, lady, it's your book club, it's not mine.
Look, we need to get rid of this mold. Isn't there some way?
This mold? You're right. The fire didn't work so well.
No, it did not.
But I've heard my friends talking about how to get rid of mold like this. All you need is just a bunch of cheese. Just a bunch of cheese. Just like get a bunch of cheese. And then use that cheese on the mold.
And here I was, thinking I had everything in that closet there. But I have no cheese.
No cheese?
No cheese in this
Man,
entire
we're gonna have
house.
to go get some.
Oh dear. Will you come with me?
We got nothing better to do.
Seems like... Grandma Betty! I finished your house. It's finally...
Oh, it looks just like the one in the catalog!
Uh-huh. Okay, so we have a Swiss cheese set for the house. You know, the holes from the cheese will be your doors and windows. And then we have a sharp cheddar cheese as your base, because that's hard and everything. We have American cheese as the ceiling, and mozzarella for your fireplace.
The whole thing!
Yeah.
Well, that's great!
Yeah, it's all taken care of for you.
Now I can live in my cheese house!
Would you like a tour of it?
Yes!
Well, here, let me get the door for you. Oh, wait, it's cheese.
Oh, boy, I don't think I can do that maneuver.
I'll do it, Grandma.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2,
okay, I'm
3.
ready. Oh, boy! I think I forgot the basket!
Before we continue, can you sign this waiver?
What are you trying to do to me?
Oh, no, nothing. Let's forget about that. Well, anyway, you're in your house now. If you want, you can go ahead and take a taste.
It looks pretty sturdy to me.
I think we might need a grater or something.
Seems right. Alright, so I've got this heavy sheet of aluminum.
Put it in. Just put it in.
Just put it in?
Yes, put it in.
Oh, that's wonderful!
It's working, huh?
Yeah, we totally go blow up the school now.
Great. Now you won't have to get expelled.
Thanks, Mom.
Go just sit down.
You're the best!
Aww.
At the school.
All right. You go behind that. I go over here.
Okay.
Let's go.
We have to make sure not to get caught. Because if they do, if I do, we'll definitely.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. This is why I divorced my dad, because he never listens to me. Never does anything I want him to do. 1, 2, 3. I think it worked.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like the sunset.
We should probably get out of here.
Yeah. Ex-boyfriend next?
Ex-boyfriend next.
All right.
Oh, we should probably take the grader.
Okay, so it's a cheese house in the woods.
Yeah, imagine that. It's convenient.
It's very convenient.
Just take it.
All right.
We need all this cheese,
I
right?
think there might be people in there. I heard voices earlier.
Well, all right. Yes, we can sneak in and like grab a window or something. You're gonna need all this cheese, though.
Okay, all right. Maybe they'll give it to us.
Yeah. Somebody build a cheese house to give to you. That's smart. That's thinking.
I don't like your attitude.
Oh, it's just like cheese whiz.
It's Gouda.
Mmm, it's sticky. So many things are happening.
She's caught us. We gotta get out of here, dude.
Hey, wanted to get your attention.
Oh.
Wait. What's up?
Oh, hey, how's it going, Susie? I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks.
I know. It's probably because you broke up.
Okay, that was.
We have a present for you.
Oh, really?
Let me see your face again.
I have
Come on,
a
man.
gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hello, more youngins.
Listen.
Walk away.
You walked through my wall.
I'm sorry.
Now my mom, you run away. What is going on here?
I have a gift.
What? That looks metallic and it's dangerous. You're
Oh,
taking
jeez.
pieces
Oh,
of
my
the
goodness.
wall.
I know exactly what this is. I have to put it in the house.
Oh, gosh.
Boom!
Oh my!
Cheese is raining everywhere! Hey, just put it in the house! We need this for the bowl!
Try again.
Grandmother! I thought you were dead. I inherited the house from you and grandfather.
You kicked me out
Okay.
of the house.
Oh, yes, I did, but I thought you died afterwards.
Now you want
Yo, lady, you don't keep your house so good. There's a bunch of mold in it.
What eats my house?
Grandmother, oh! Grandmother, please.
Take my walker.
Oh! Please, grandmother, just hear me out. Just
I don't want to
come to my book club tonight. We'll make amends.
Well, I'm very fond of reading.
Oh, good. You must be 167 by now.
Well, I've got to figure out what these little kitties are doing
Oh,
in my
well, come to our house
my
afterwards.
mom, she built something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I want you to come see it.
Okay.
It's a grater.
What?
You can grate anything.
Yay!
Anything in flesh.
Oh, okay.
Everyone is making me! This is so upsetting.
I think we should all go on a vacation. Where should we go on a vacation to?
Pluto.
I heard the Serengeti. So, let's all go on a vacation to the Serengeti. We'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes.